displaying the glory of God's creation by visiting every state park, national park, and national forest in the contiguous 48 states. Welcome to Parking Full Time with Big Dave the Parker.
Welcome back to Parking Full Time. I'm Big Dave the Parker. Since we have a trail map here right at the very beginning, let me explain to you the plan for this hike today. We are at Pike Lake State Park. We are in southern Ohio. And right now we are here at this building icon, which is the icon for the Nature Center. That's where we're starting this hike at. And the plan today is to do a double loop hike, a figure 8 double loop hike. So we're going to start here. We're going to hike out on the green trail. That's the Greenbrier trail. Then we'll do a short road walk and hike back on the CCC trail. That'll form our first loop. And then our second loop, we'll cross the road and we'll do the lake loop, which is the blue trail over here to the right. A grand total about 1.5 miles to 2 miles. And that is the plan for our hike today. As I mentioned, this is Parking Full Time. I'm Big Dave the Parker. We are in southern Ohio. We're about 60 miles south of Columbus. Today is Thursday, October the 27th, and the temperature here right now is 50 degrees. It is a chilly and somewhat damp morning here in southern Ohio. And so it looks like we got some climbing to do to start. We'll get to it. We've made it to the other end of the Greenbrier trail, and so now we're going to do a short road walk to get down to the next segment of our hike, which is the CCC trail. I'm kind of glad to be off of the Greenbrier trail, to be perfectly honest with you. Not that it's a bad trail, but it's seldom used. And with all the leaf litter that we have, because it's just that time of year, it's seldom used, and so therefore all the leaf litter covers up a lot of roots and rocks and other uneven things that you don't want to be stepping on. And so I had to really watch my step on that trail. That's the reason I didn't try to film anything on that trail. And so we have a short road walk, and in fact I can see the start of our next trail off here, and there's a disc golf course here too. All right. Off to the right there is the start of the CCC trail. That's where we're going next. We're on the CCC, which is Civilian Conservation Corps trail now. And you can see all the leaf litter I've been dealing with here. Finally to a bit that's flat enough that I feel comfortable running a camera and hiking at the same time. These trails here are really well marked. You'll notice that tree over there on the left. The leaves are already off that tree, so I can't tell what kind of tree it is. But that's a yellow blaze for the CCC trail. The Greenbrier trail had green blazes. A couple of rocks in the trail, got to be careful here. So they're really well marked, but they're not often used. And so come springtime, once they get a little more traffic, then this little bridge here, that's a really steep ravine right there. Okay, we're to a trail intersection. All right, it's a Wildcat Hollow trail, so that's a much more challenging trail. We're not going to do that one today. We're going to stay on the CCC trail and head left. You have one final bridge here. And we've made it to the east end of the CCC trail. That's quite a drainage right there. Broad Creek, look at all the big rocks down there. And so once we get to the east end of the CCC trail, then we have basically finished the first of our 2 loops. And so we're back here to the side of the road that we were at before. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to turn right on this road, and we're going to hike down the road towards the lake. And we'll hike across the dam of the lake to begin the second loop in our figure 8 hike today. We've made it across the dam, and we've reached another trail intersection. The Mitchell Ridge Trail, I've done that trail before. That's a fairly hard loop. Climbs straight up to the top of the ridge and then comes straight back down. We're not going to do that one today. We're going to do the Lake Trail. I notice also the Buckeye Trail passes through this park, as the sign over here tells you. The Buckeye Trail is a 1,400-mile trail that basically goes all around Ohio. It's the blue line on the map right there. It's nice to have that too. This, by the way, is Pike Lake. And that's the dam that we just walked across down there. One interesting thing about this lake, Pike Lake was hand dug. So it's not a very deep lake, but it took a lot of labor to build that lake right there. All right, so let's keep going on the second part of our loop. Let's keep going on the Lake Trail. All right, so we just walked across a sequence of wooden boardwalks there. There are some nice views of the lake. Down here, some of these wooden boardwalks honestly have seen better days, but they've gotten me across safely so far. We'll keep going. We've made it around to the north end of the lake, and therefore the only thing that remains to complete this hike is a road walk back to the nature center. This park is a rural and remote state park that does not see a lot of use, in particular on the trails. That considered, though, this is a very nice hike. We saw a little bit of everything this park has to offer on this hike. A little bit of the hollows, a little bit of the hills on the Greenbrier Trail, the lake here on the Lake Trail. So overall, a very nice hike. I do want to thank you for watching. If you like this sort of thing, please click the thumbs up button. And if you really like this sort of thing, please click the subscribe button. That helps other people find this video and encourages me to bring more of this sort of thing your way. So I am going to get ready to cut this video. Until next time, from Pike Lake State Park in southern Ohio, I am Big Dave the Parker for Parking Full Time. Have a great afternoon. Take care, and Lord bless.